Stop. Good Sunday fun day afternoon, yo tombrinos. Welcome back to another edition of the Thomas and Haley Show. In this episode of the Thomas and Haley Show, we are going to be talking about how you should not neglect your family or your friends.
Well, you're in a relationship, of course.
Correct. All right. Would you like to greet the yo tombrinos, Haley?
Welcome to our show, folks.
Meow?
We're all the president accounted for.
Good Sunday, Monday afternoon. Once again, yo soy Borino.
Chris?
Hey, everybody, we all here in president accounted for. We don't have to worry about having the substitutes.
Hey, that's a good one. Let me just connect my earbuds real quick. I have like last topic I was in. I have a personal testimony that I would like to share regarding abandonment of family and friends. So I do want to share this brief testimony with y'all. So bear with me. So let me just connect my earbuds.
And I think this will be episode 26, I guess? I don't know.
No,
It's 27, I think. I think it's 27.
All right, so who wants to go first?
Alert. Messenger. The voiceover. No.
sorry. Please disregard that. Okay. I guess I should go. I'll go ahead and go first. So I know this is a very, very touchy topic because I have been abandoned by friends and family, because of my special needs, but it had nothing to do with relationships, but I have been turned against because I was different and by my paternal grandmother, and she was single at the time. But it's very important that friends, family in particular, accept you as you are. And as far as relationships goes, if your significant other starts to isolate you from your friends and family, you need to leave that person immediately, because if once they start to isolate you, it's going to go downhill from there. And I have been in a relationship where my best friend, right before he passed away, I was in a relationship where I had to choose between my partner and my best friend, Beto. And that's not good. So anytime you have a jealous partner and you can sense that with your energy, you need to run, take a hike, book it as fast as you can. And especially if you've seen the crime shows, folks, and you've seen how these individuals will start isolating you, they won't allow you to work, they start questioning you, critiquing you at every movement, they start making false, ridiculous accusations regarding your colleagues. Run. Please run, because they can kill you after that. So please be careful. Run at the first sign of trouble.
Haley?
And don't let them trip you. Haley.
My little piece about that is, no matter if you were heterosexual, bisexual, or homosexual, whatever you may be, make sure you have respect for what you need, especially from your family and from your partner, and not go, oh, my needs from my partner is more important than the needs from my family and friends, because that's not how that works. Also, don't stick to your partner 24/7, because A, that will cause both of you to go insane.
Yeah.
And B, you might end up driving your friends and family away, going, well, he or she don't need us, whatever. Don't do that either, because then once things might end between you and your partner, you might go, I really do need my friends and my family, and then they're going to look at you going, we were there for you before, so what's the difference?
That goes back to my point, Haley. and the isolation and stuff like that. And they start to isolate you. Don't allow that. I know a lot of people, because I get tricked too. So it's not, from a female's perspective, women are into family. We are, as a whole, as a rule, we are very family-oriented beings. And, yes, women have abandoned their family before to a relationship, and those women are dumb. So, I'm just putting it out there. Guys, y'all want to take it over?
All right, I'll go next. So here's what happens with isolators. So what isolators will do is they'll gradually do it. It's a slow progression. First, it might be, maybe, they will start out by saying, well, maybe they'll start out by coughing. No. I'm kidding. But maybe they'll start out by saying, well, I'm more important than your friends. So I want you to hang out with me 24. I want you to be with me all the time. They might start out like that, and then it might get to the point where they don't want you to hang out with your family or your friends at all. It might get to that point. And it's not worth being in a relationship with somebody like that. If it's a long distance relationship, they might want you to themselves on the phone 24/7. And that's not healthy. You have to have a balance between spending time with your friends and your family. Whether whether it's an in-person relationship or a long distance relationship. So if you see this behavior, run for the hills. There is no fixing this behavior, unfortunately. This behavior cannot be fixed, unfortunately. So if you're in this position, or if you get put in this position, I would not stay in the relationship. I would not stay in a relationship. I would not stay in the relationship with that person. I would find, if I were you, I would find somebody who is going to treat you right. So that's what I have to say. Chris, you're up, sir.
Go ahead.
On my piece, all I can say is if somebody's trying to keep you from your family, that first sign, run. Just go get away from them. Like for example, if they trying to control who you talking to on the phone, or trying to keep the your cell phone from you. They want to know what you're doing at all times, who you hanging out with, trying to see what time you coming back home, this, that, and the third. I'm like, really? We're adults here. We can go hang out with our friends and family without somebody trying to
Be a parent instead of your partner?
Yeah, exactly.
And even parents shouldn't be doing that. Even if your parents, I'm sorry to cut in here, but I have seen situations where parents will do that to their children.
And one more
where
thing.
A parent will micromanage every little thing that person does. And it's so much so where the mom, and I've seen testimonies where mommy is on a date with them. That is sick. All
right,
Who brings their mom on a date?
Sorry. One more thing that I have to say. And never let your other half go through your phone. If your other half has to go through your phone, that means that your other half is insecure. And you don't need to be.
I let Chris go through my phone.
And you don't need to be in a relationship with somebody who demands to go through your phone. You don't need to be in a relationship with somebody like that.
No, you don't.
Nope.
So
if it's a thing where you trust them and you give them access to your phone codes, and you allow them to go through your phone, it's okay because it's trustworthy. And sometimes it's one thing when you're looking out for them and you offer to show, hey, look, I want to show you something on my phone. That's okay. And if you exchange passwords, that's fine because most couples do that. I'm sure. Eventually, Chris and I would exchange information, passwords and the like. But until the time is right, don't just give out your password to any partner because your accounts, whether it be social media or bank, and never under any circumstances give your significant other your banking information.
Yeah. If your other half wants your password to your Facebook account or your Messenger account, don't give that to your other half. If your other half wants your password to your Facebook account or your Messenger account because they want to know who you're talking to, don't put up with that. Do not put up with that garbage.
Garbage.
All right, folks. Anything else? Haley, Chris, Miss Lally?
Go ahead, Shelby.
What I was going to say is, make sure to listen to your gut. If, like I just now said, if you offer to give passwords in case you get locked out or you forgot your password, that's one thing, okay? But if they're asking you for your passwords, don't do it.
Nope.
Don't do it.
Nope.
If they're asking you to see your phone, don't show.
Nope.
It's okay to offer, okay? It's okay to offer, hey, let me show you something I found on my phone. Let me show it to you. That's okay. And vice versa. It's okay to share information with your partner. It's okay to offer it. But if it's not offered, don't ask. There you go.
All right, folks. So if there's... Oh, go ahead.
What were you going to say, babe? You were going to say something. Were you?
But basically, to me, a relationship shouldn't have to be like that anyway.
Well, no.
Yeah, people with passcodes to phones.
No.
I mean, because if you do that, you really don't trust
Social
nobody.
media.
Clearly.
That's pointless.
Yep.
It is. Because if you ask for passcodes all the time, or saying like, who did so and so say to you in that text? Let me
That's
see it right now.
controlling behavior.
That's controlling behavior, and there's no trust by any means. So make sure there's trust within the relationship between you and the other person. Make sure that you have respect of, hey, I want to hang out with my friends and my family, which you cannot tell me what I can and can't do.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
So yeah.
And if you feel that, you're not being treated with dignity and respect, and if you feel like you're being controlled, don't stay.
Do
Leave.
not stick around.
Just leave. I know you might say, well, I love him or I love her. Well, guess what? You being controlled, exactly, garbage. You being controlled is not love. And if you're being controlled, get the flip out of the relationship.
Yep.
Because you deserve a lot better than that. You deserve to be treated with burpees. No. You deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. And you deserve to be loved. So with that, folks, if you have a topic that you want us to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Any of my videos. Or another thing you can do is you can email me at thomas.meg1991@icloud.com.
And if you have a topic
Or you can
for
find
the
me
city,
or you can find me on Messenger by just simply typing in my first and last name. ThomasACOCELLA. All right. Cool.
y'all take care, folks.
Take care, y'all.
Y'all take care.